Hello everybody and welcome to another toy review. Today I'm taking a look at the latest offering from SENTINEL. It's their Marvel re-edit Iron Man Extremis Armor. This thing is insanely good. Quick look around the box, we've got Iron Man on the front, the re-edit logo on the side. Around the back of the box we've got some really stunning artwork of Iron Man. Again, re-edit on the side. The front here we have a fold open window. If we just open that up, we have a clear plastic window where we can see Iron Man and all of his various hands. Straight out of the packaging, I am extremely impressed. Pleasantly surprised as well. We've got the armory section behind him, which also doubles up as a display and flight stand. And this guy looks absolutely incredible. He is absolutely stunning in hand. He really is. There's a small tab on the back here. If we just flick this section up, there's an on-off switch. If we switch that across, and then we can pull the tab out, and then we have a light up feature. I can quite honestly say this is probably the most attractive version of the Iron Man Extremis Armor I've ever seen. It looks amazing. It's a very solid piece. The articulation is fantastic. The paint applications are impeccable. But then again, for the price, you would expect that. This is a high-end collectible, and you're paying for what you get. Just look at the quality of that. That's impeccable. Now, before I touch on the articulation, there are a few points we need to be aware of. Obviously, because he has electronics in him, there are certain areas we shouldn't pull, and you just have to be a little bit more delicate with. Like the head, it has full articulation, but you shouldn't pull the head up. It's not on a ball. If you pull it up, you will damage the wiring inside. And the same as the upper torso. Again, it's on a rocker, but don't pull it. Don't physically pull it up because you could damage the wiring. The head has a great range of motion. You've got nice look to the left, nice look to the right. You've got a really nice look down there. And again, going up, you've also got tilt on the head, so you can get some really nice flight poses. I love how the neck is actually on a separate hinge to what the head is. Really nice touch. We've actually got an independent motion left and right on the neck as well. The shoulders can go up and down. They can go in, and this section here is actually on a separate ping, so as you move the shoulder up, it actually slides upwards. So you've got great range there. You can go forwards and back. You've got an upper bicep swivel. You've got a double jointed bend at the elbow. Be careful of this piece here. This is quite sharp. Again, it's just something you need to look out for. It's not going to break, but it's a point of interest. The fists are on a ball jointed swivel. And you've got a guard here which moves in and out, which gives you free access to the wrist joint when you want to change the fists over. I just love how flexible these butterfly joints are on the chest, so you can bring his arm all the way across. The abdomen does move left and right, and you do have a forward motion that much, and a back motion that much. We have a ball jointed waist, so that rotates freely, and again we have separate motion forwards and back, so you can bend him right over. The legs are on an upper thigh swivel. You've got a rotation at the top of the thigh. These sections here move out, so there's no hindrance whatsoever. Great range of movement forward. Backwards motion is slightly restricted due to the bum guard. We can go splits that much. Again, you've got so much freedom here though. The joints are tight and really do hold a pose. The knees, again, are double jointed. I mean, look at that. And it's done to the fact that it looks like kind of tubed piping down there as well. Kind of an inner armour. So it doesn't look ridiculous. Sometimes you'll get a double jointed knee and you just get a very exposed joint. Come down to the feet. We have forward and backwards motion. We have very nice ankle pivotry, and we have a separate heel and toe. Taking a look at the hands, we've got several options. It's kind of an various different versions of the open palm. You've got the repulsor ray in the middle there. Again, amazing accuracy and really gorgeous paint applications throughout. This pair, the fingers are slightly sprayed a little bit more. They are just on a ball joint peg, so we can just pop those off and you can mix and match these as you see fit. We've kind of got a couple of flight hands here, so we can be flying through the air. Very Superman-ish. Finally, just another set of kind of open palmed. And of course we have the fists as well, which come fitted as standard. I think it's just the attention to detail on this figure which really does set it aside from the other Iron Man figures. I mean, if you know your Extremis Armor, this is a fantastic representation, even to the fact that you've got the bomblets which fire from the fists. Even that detail has been taken into consideration. Speaking of attention to detail, just look at the back of that leg section move in and out as the knee bends. He literally ripped his armour straight from the comics, even down to the detailing on the base of the feet. Now the idea of this set is also it forms part of the armoury. Each Iron Man figure that you buy can join on. The armouries all plug in together. Now this screen section is actually detachable and can be separated into the 3 sections. The base plate here does rotate, so it spins. And of course you do have the option to have your flight stand, so you can place that in. And then you've got articulation on the flight stand, as well as a full rotation, so you can have them in a flying pose or just a standing hovering pose. The full flight pose is one of my favourites. It really does utilise all of that added articulation, so you can tilt the head right back, you put the flat hand on, and you can extend those legs. Paint applications on Iron Man are fantastic. He is done with metallic paint, but I've been manhandling now for a couple of days and there's not even a single flake coming off him. It's been applied really, really well. Even on those die-cast feet, there's no flaking at all. Just to give you an idea of scale, here he is with a Marvel Legends figure and also a Play Arts Kai. He's around the 7-inch mark and you are getting a lot of figure for your money. If you're after a high-end collectible in the 7-inch scale, this Iron Man is definitely for you. Make sure you check out Benscollectables.com, where I've included a full gallery showing off just how articulated this Iron Man figure is. Just click on the I button up the top here and I'll take you straight through to the gallery. If you found this video useful, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And until next time, from myself and the gorgeous Extremis Armor by Sentinel, goodbye.